I'm gonna keep this here. We're live. Yeah, we're ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So are we gonna have
yeah.
perform first and then
We'll just feed it in. We'll feed it in. Trust me. I got it.
All right, cool. So her performance and then the fight. All right, cool. But the fight's gonna be towards the end when it's ending like in 20 minutes. All right, ladies, we're ready.
So you guys signal her when to start.
So we're live. We're live over here. So you guys. So we're live on here.
Okay, swap out that one, right?
Huh?
They told me swap out.
Yeah.
But I'm opening up for my friend too.
All right. Cool.
Shots fired. Hey, I ain't rap people with no bitches that I'm better than. Yeah, I'm getting money, but the shit ain't from no settlement. Yeah, fuck your baby daddy, nigga was a gentleman. Paying all attention, cause the bitches that is fake. Fake assholes running their mouth. Pocket watching bitches worried about the chain and house. When a nigga that you fucking is the little shit that counts. Nah, bitch, get that homeless dick out your mouth. I'm back in the game now, fuck you talking about. I'm the queen of Chi-Town, got these niggas mad now. Trying to blow our ass down, but they miss. My homie got hit, he good, so I'm doing this shit. Bitch, I'm faded, my nigga, I'm wasted. Remedy made it, you a porn star, faked it. All you fucking hoes just copy and paste it. I'm slanging niggas like I'm working on Craigslist. And I roll another blunt, got the drink in my cup. Don't pick a butt, I'm drunk in the cup. I ain't got no baddest, but I'm looking so good, these niggas wanna catch me. Remedy, I got a man, I got the camera flashing. But I got when I'm faded on the nasty. It's raining, it's pouring. Give me that, I call that brainstorming. DUI like a dummy. Got that low hair, white girl making noise all running. Looking all funny, and I pop another pill. Got my bitches with me, so the niggas know it's real. I ain't telling no lies, I've been in the field. I'm getting money, I ain't missing no meals. I don't give a fuck how a hater nigga feel. I ain't signing shit if it ain't a couple meals. Rapping ass niggas, they better do numbers and show me work's coming. And I'm not at Hunter. I'm rapping, I'm still making numbers. I'm hungry, I'm getting it, never stay slumber. Got my head clear, got my mind free. Needing nobody, so I just been great. Rid of the fakeness and rid of the lane. Blowing this street is your brain. Catch you in traffic, oh please don't be lacking. I'm aiming this 40 straight at your brain. Haters be talking that shit cause they lame. My number one topic, just scroll down your frame. And it don't have somebody claim that I am the greatest and shit you can say. I've been laying low and away from the game. I'm getting this money like slinging cocaine. I rap people with no bitches that I'm better than. Yeah, I'm getting money with the shit I'm gonna sell me. Yeah, I'm the baby daddy nigga was a gentleman. Paying no attention cause you bitches didn't see it. Fake assholes running their mouth. Pocket watching bitches worried about the chain and house. When a nigga that you fucking is the little shit that counts. Nah, bitch, get that homeless dick out your mouth. Dirty ass, assholes running their mouth. Pocket watching bitches worried about the chain and house. When a nigga that you fucking is the little shit that counts. Nah, bitch, get that homeless dick out your mouth. I'm back in the game now, fuck you talking about. I'm the queen of Chi-Town, got these niggas mad now. Trying to blow our ass down, but they miss. My homie got hit, he good, so they still ain't this shit. Bitch, I'm faded, my nigga, I'm wasted. Remedy made it, you a porn star, faked it. All you fucking hoes just copy and paste it. I'm slanging niggas like I'm working on Craigslist. And I roll another blunt, got the drink in my cup, all buck, nigga, what? I'm drunk in the cup, I ain't got no baddest, but I'm looking so good, these niggas wanna catch me. Remedy, I got a man, I got the camera flashing. But say over when I'm
Where are you guys going?
It's raining, it's pouring. Give me head, I call that brainstorming. DUI like a dummy. Got a low hair, white girl making nose all runny. Looking all funny, and I pop another pill. Got my bitches with me, so you niggas know it's real. I ain't telling no lies, I've been in the field. I'm getting money, I ain't missing no meals. I don't give a fuck how a hater nigga feel. I ain't signing shit if it ain't a couple meals. Rapping ass niggas, they better do numbers and show me what's coming. And I'm the head hunter. I'm rapping, I'm still making numbers. I'm hungry, I'm getting it, never stay slumber. I got my head clear, I got my mind straight. Needing
All right, we're gonna start. Come on.
Rid of the fakeness and rid of the lane.
Make your phone
live. Please don't be lacking. I'm aiming this 40 straight as your brain. Haters be talking that shit cause they lame. My number one on your frame. Hating ass bitches don't have to complain. I am the craziest shit you can say. Really knowing no way from the game. I'm getting this money like slinging cocaine. I rap people with no bitches. I'm getting money, put the shit in front of settle me. Yeah, I'm fucking big daddy, nigga was a gentleman. Paying no attention cause the bitches they sense, man. Big assholes running it out. Bitches worry about chain and house. When the niggas that you fucking is the good shit that counts. No, bitch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Live. Let's get it.
All right, guys, welcome to our last episode today of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, so let's give it up for Chicago.
Hey, Chicago. North side.
All right, so today's topic we're going to be discussing is, what makes you sexually aroused, and can anybody sexually arouse you? Okay, I know it's kind of a little bit of a touchy subject for you females, but us males in Chicago, I think we want to know, what actually gets you completely off, So we'll start out here with
Lulu, hey y'all. So, what gets me sexually aroused? I like a booty. I like a booty. I like a booty. My bad. I do like a booty, but I like a finger in my booty.
Okay, so that gets you off, kind of.
Yeah, that gets me off. Like if I'm fucking with a girl or a nigga, we're doing our thing and you stick your thumb or whatever in my booty, it's over with.
Okay.
Over with.
I mean, I respect your thing. You do. What about you over there?
I just really like to be like touched a lot. Like you gotta feel me everywhere. Kissing, you gotta be a good kisser for sure. Just a lot of like I like to get fingered.
Like to get fingered in your booty?
Yeah.
No.
Kissing really be the biggest like turn on, and getting like touched on my ass, everything, touch my titties, suck on my titties, all that. Yeah.
So it's like nothing crazy to get you
Nothing
kind of
crazy.
aroused.
Like I like to be
like a man's
like
a man's cologne or something of that nature. Smells good.
Cologne, definitely. You gotta smell good for sure. But
so if you got a man that always smells like weed, is that like a major turn off?
Well, I like smoke, so that's not really gonna be a turn off, but it's not gonna be a turn on. Like definitely, like if you smell good, that's a turn on.
That's a big one. What about you?
Me, it comes with a lot. Like, it could come from like when we're eating dinner, he pulling out my chair, like just a gentleman in general, bringing me flowers, and he definitely has to smell good. I'm a big teeth person. That shit turns me on. Like if somebody has a real nice smile, the breath smells good. Because if you got me fucked up, if you're gonna be smoking a blunt trying to kick with me, like it's not gonna happen. Like shit like that is like, a big turn on to me. Like, without being sexual, things that turn me on, a money machine. You know what I'm saying? Like the sound of it. The sound of that shit fucks with me. But for a man perspective, like I'm a woman's perspective on myself, for a man, like the smell in general, and just like, somebody that knows how to treat me. That shit turns me on.
Okay, what about you over there?
For sure. Well, one of the things that I feel like what I see in a man itself, probably the same as you. I feel like smell is one thing. Like hold on, I'm trying to think about it.
So man smell his cologne.
Yeah, like his cologne itself, and then like let's see, manners. He definitely has to have manners. Like I cannot like have someone disrespect me in a way. Like if like something was to happen, like we both have to have boundaries itself. That's pretty much for what I have my own end.
I like wordplay a lot. Like if you say certain things to me, not gonna get into specifics, but there's a couple of things that if you say to me, that is a wrap.
Like what?
I don't want to be saying.
Go ahead, say it. Yeah.
I like people to like figure it out. I don't want to be like,
they just
hey,
talk dirty as hell to you.
There's like 2 or 3 things specifically that will just do the job right away, but just dirty talk in general, amazing. Gotta have it. If
I
like
love
someone
it.
doesn't talk, or like if a man doesn't like make noise at all, I'm like, are you even enjoying this? Like, I don't know. I need to hear you. Like, I might feedback.
Pussy or
Like,
not?
Yeah.
exactly. Right.
All right. What about you over there?
I don't know. I guess they gotta like stimulate my mind. Like, I don't know. It just gotta be, my soul gotta feel connected to somebody, and that's what gets me more.
Okay.
That's it.
So he gets smell like shit, meet you.
No.
Okay, I'm just,
Hell
yeah, I
no.
mean, it's
No,
anything.
because even if he smells good or all that and have all the good qualities, he might not be able to get me aroused. It's just gotta be that certain.
So, and over time, so you have to have a man that puts a lot of time into you for you to actually feel aroused, you know?
No, because that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm
It's
trying to
different.
understand.
Like my boyfriend, that wasn't like, I known him for years, but I already had like a history. And then when we chilled and went on a date, then we did us, and we've been doing us ever since.
So, but you've
We
known
had
him a while,
yeah,
right?
we known him a while, but we had
Okay.
good conversations and shit like that.
So the conversations led to the, you know.
Yeah, and then we was, yeah.
Okay. Do you feel that, you know, a lot of women, okay, gets them aroused, they get with the man, you know, then all of a sudden that's all they give a fuck about, you know, and then you lose track of kind of everything. I've seen it. Many women I know, they lose track of what their main mission is because they're so caught up in that man, you know. And a lot of women, you know, you could say, oh no, that's not it. A lot of women turn into that caregiver or whatever and then lose track of their own goals. Do you feel like, you know, you're in the rap industry, do you feel like a man will kind of hold you back or?
Yeah, man, a lot of things gonna hold you back. Like with kids, everything. Like I only got one kid, but when you don't have like that support and like you're a single parent, you have to do it all on your own. So it's like certain things you gotta put on hold. Your dreams gotta go on hold because you're living in reality. So you gotta like, you know, put your priorities first. You can't be selfish. You make a choice, and if you're and plus if you don't do right by your kids, ain't nothing gonna bless you in life or nothing good is gonna happen. So it's different. So a man too could hold you back because he might not be like, I don't feel comfortable you going over there to like party or having these conversations and stuff like that. But it's like, you can't stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do because I've been trying to do this since before I met you. This is just what I was born in.
What's the craziest argument you've been in then?
Ooh.
Well,
I've been a lot of
give us
crazy
one.
arguments. It's I have like a drinking problem, he would say.
Okay.
Come in, you know, and then
Yeah.
I start tweaking because sometimes you don't know how to separate you know, a gut feeling or intuition with PTSD, with trauma.
Mhm.
So like you think, oh no, well you're doing this, and then sometimes like, no, nobody's doing anything. You just feel like it because you have trauma from that. You think everybody's out to get you and shit like that.
What about you over here? What's the worst argument you've been in?
Shit, somebody busted all my windows, like all of them. I had a Jeep.
But what joined that argument?
Cause this dumbass don't know to act. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna sit here and argue with your ass. That's the thing. Like, it's like you got. I don't know. I gotta have like that emotional attached to you to really argue with you. If I don't argue with you, I'm nonchalant. Like, all right.
You women love the arguments though.
If we love the person, you know what I'm saying. But if you don't love the person, I don't give a fuck. Argue with yourself. You know what I'm saying. So like, he was just trying to argue. Ain't nobody trying to argue with you. And then I come outside. It was like probably like 2016, 2017. I come outside. I had a little Jeep Patriot. 2014, little blue, nice little Jeep car I had. And I'd say all 7 windows were busted. All 7. To the little ones, to the big ones, to the big ass.
Well, what was the argument about?
The argument.
Insecurities or?
Yeah, it was just more of like, let me go through your phone. No, you know what I'm saying? It's the
phone,
way you tell me
yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? It's the way you tell me. Like if it was like, look, I want to go through your phone because it's not. Let me go through your phone. No, you got me fucked up. Let me go through yours. We ain't talking about me. Okay, we ain't talking about me either. So
What are you talking about then?
Right, exactly.
Story.
So it was just
That should
like
be
all
a
my windows
story.
were busted, and then to this day, the fucking window man still knows who I am.
He still knows who you are.
Yeah, because that was not the first occasion my shit get busted. It was all the time.
So whenever someone asks you for your phone, that's the argument.
No.
Oh, okay.
You know, it comes with age too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, the
but
phone is a big touchy
but
one.
it's the way you ask. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you're demanding my phone, like you're not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. There could be
Well,
nothing in that
when
phone.
you're in a long-term relationship, I feel the man should be able to say,
Yeah,
okay, we've been together 7 months. Let me see your phone.
Yeah, okay, so but okay, let me see your phone. I'd be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna hand it to him, but I'm like, why? I'm handing it to him because we're in a relationship already. But like, even if like back
You
then,
just
like,
start packing your stuff as soon as you
yeah,
get
for
the
sure.
phone.
Like,
As soon
you
as
know
it,
what, I'm gonna
hey,
just
come
leave
on,
right
let's
now.
just leave right now.
You know, I'll forward you everything if
Yeah.
you want to see it. You know, no, I'm just kidding. But no, like it was just drama. It was just, and then it was that toxic stage in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just bullshit.
Well, because we talked about earlier on the other shows, like that honeymoon stage, fucking, you're doing great, 8 months come in, and then, yeah, the phone, let me see your phone.
Yeah.
Because after a while, a man he's invested a lot of time, you've invested a lot of your time. Time you never get back, right? We all know we're never going to get any time back. Let me see your phone is a big, touchy subject. What do I hear? You have a man ever touch your phone? Hey, let me get your phone. You only have friends. So.
I have had a boyfriend in the past.
Okay.
Yeah, he's tried to see my phone. Honestly, I just like I have weird pictures in my phone. Like it'd be the weirdest shit. And like
Can you elaborate a little bit on the
like
weird
just
picture?
like ugly pictures. Like yes, I'm comfortable with my man and shit, but like it's like my own insecurity. Like me like seeing somebody else see that in front of me, like
unexplainable screenshots.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. Like and like it makes me feel uncomfortable. So it won't even be that I'm necessarily doing something. Like I'll rather like me like scroll through everything and you ask me what to see because like it'll just make me feel weird. It's not even that I'm necessarily cheating, but like I do like
it's kind of
look at her phone and be like, why do you have a picture of your butthole in there? You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I'm just trying to see how it likes that.
like I don't know, like it's just like, but like I do like believe that if you're in a relationship, like y'all should be able to like see each other's phones because like you could hide so much on your phone. So like it makes sense. Like
the phone is like giving someone your key to your life now. Yeah. I think that's what it's turning into.
And I understand, like I would understand if I was in a relationship and somebody asked to see my phone, I'd probably want to see.
It depends how long the relationship.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I get it. Like it is, and what you said exactly. Like it's about how you ask for it.
What about you over here? Would you show the phone?
Ask me.
Yeah.
What?
I'm asking you, would you show your man your phone?
I would faithfully show my man my phone because if it's my man, like a nigga that I'm taking serious, one thing I can say is that like I am very faithful. Like when it comes to someone that I'm real about, like I give my all to that shit. So like you'll know everything about me from like the lowest to the highest, to the easiest to the nastiest. So yeah, I would show my phone. I would.
It's nothing, you don't feel scared to show it?
I don't. In my past relationship, just to let y'all a little bit in, the nigga that I was with, he was like, I want to call it a little bit insecure. Because, like, the shit that I did show him that I was comfortable with doing, he was like, why would you do that? Like, what were you doing here and there and there? And, like, most of the time, honestly, it was because I was loving myself. Like, I don't do none of that. Don't get me wrong. Like, you take freaky pictures. You got pictures in your albums as far as females. You know what I mean? We love ourselves. You know, you want to see how good you look and shit. That's how I am.
So you send naked pictures to your friends or?
My friends, I definitely do. That's man.
Or like also my friends will send me things too that are personal between me and my friends, and like it's like I owe that in our relationship to keep things between me and my friends.
Yeah,
between me and my friends.
My friends have sent me so many damn sex tapes.
Look, I got girlfriends. I love girls.
Or like
the girls that I love, I do send shit like that too, because that's how comfortable we are. That's probably like the only people that the nigga, if I am with, will catch. Like, oh my god, you sent this to this girl, because that's the type of bond we have. But like.
You're with someone right now? You're dating someone?
No, I'm single as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm single as fuck. I love girls. I have sent recently.
So when did you switch? So you love girls? I thought you loved guys last.
I love guys. No. If you rewind back to this, I like girls and guys.
All right.
I love girls and guys. I always love girls.
So is it easier for you to pick up a woman or a man?
Both.
Okay. Which one?
Both. I can easily do both.
both.
Yeah, I can easily do both. Like I get along with girls so good, and I think it's because I know what they want and they know what I want. And then honestly, when it comes to a nigga, like I've been through so much that I have nigga ways. So it's like I already know what they're on. So even if they fuck up, I'm like, it's okay because I'm.
Well, what are they on? You always every woman, they just want to have sex with me, right? All you women, they just want to have sex with me.
When I know
so then,
they just want to touch our private parts.
I know what they are, if I was a nigga, you feel me? Like I got a best friend. She tells me, my best friend tells me personal. She'd be like, bitch, if you were.
She's the one keeping you single, your best friend.
Yeah, no, she ain't. Because even before I met her, this is the way.
Is she single too? She's
not single, but she tells me like, Lulu, if you were a nigga, like I would have 5 kids from you. So I'm confident in that shit. I'm like,
Well, what makes you so confident?
I mean, because I'm a good person. You feel me? Like, not only do I
To have 5
provide.
kids with, that's how good of a person you are.
I mean, shit, hell yeah. If you provide, if you're loyal, you're not like, oh, okay, right? Because all these females right here in this row are beautiful as fuck, right?
Like, you
But,
can hit
like,
on them as much as you want, yeah.
Yeah, as a nigga, you know, because you feel me?
You're not a
I fuck
nigga,
with
but yeah.
that. No, as a nigga, I'd be like, damn, okay, shorty look good. She got.
So how would you pick up this girl right here?
My baby right here?
No, not her. The other one. The one next to her. She's a little baby.
Shit. Look, I involve myself with you intellectually. You attract me intellectually. You're so smart mindfully that should attract
Oh, she didn't say anything too smart.
No. I'm saying though, like.
So how would you pick her up?
When she was talking, I'm like, damn, I feel that vibe. Like, okay, cool. She's talking about intellectual shit. Hell yeah. Vibe is everything. Little do y'all know, right? Little do y'all know, we living in a spiritual realm. I don't give a fuck who wants to laugh and be hee, but we live in a spiritual realm. It's a spiritual realm, and that's what I'm based off of. So that's what I picked off of you. I was like, okay, like, you're smart spiritually, and that attracted me. So that's what would attract me to her.
Okay. What about her then?
Her, she fine as hell. She fine. Smalls is fine as hell.
So that would attract you.
Honestly, I found out about Smalls because my friend right here, he asked me to come here today. He was like, yo, what's up? Like, you want to come to this podcast? Ooh.
So he used her picture to get you.
No. I didn't even know about Smalls. No, I didn't even know about Smalls. He didn't say
that's all right.
I do my research. As a bitch that has her own and is confident in herself, you do your research. And like, I saw her on y'all page.
Yeah.
Wake Up and Think. I saw her attached to it, and I was like, oh my god. Well, the first thing that got me was like,
I'm gonna meet this bitch. I'm ready.
I'm gonna meet her.
Okay.
Look, you feel me? Because I'm not no hating ass bitch. I'm being honest. I clicked on her page. I'm not no hating ass bitch. I was like, oh my god. 1, she's beautiful as fuck. And then 2, she's getting her shit. She's on her shit, and that attracts me so much. Like,
I got you. What about you over here? I'm gonna ask you.
Sorry, I got lost.
So you don't. We're here. We're present.
Right here.
We're not in the.
And Lulu's.
We're not in the new world that she's in. All right. What drew you? Like, what draws you to men in general?
I'm a big looks person. I don't know. I like a certain aesthetic. I like more of like the emo boy with like the dreads, and like I like rappers. I like athletes. Just someone who has a goal, someone who wants to make something out of their life, because I want to make something out of my life. So I need you to match that. You know what I mean? I can't be with someone who's just like, yeah, I just want to get married, have kids.
So the last man you were with, what did he do?
Nothing.
Okay, so obviously
why
you kind of contradicted yourself.
Why did you stay there?
Yeah, what are you doing then?
She's single. She ain't stay there.
But she stood there because she was fucking with him.
That was the whole thing.
Were you like stuck in a trance, or what was it?
Yeah, I would say so. Like being single for so long and then like giving this person a chance, it was kind of like, okay, I'll try it. You know what I mean? Like, give it a try.
What about you over here? You got a lot going for yourself where you're saying the rapping and stuff.
I don't know, I guess somebody who's just real and I got something going for themselves as well. Looks good too. Good hygiene, respectful.
Can you give us a little beat? Can we hear you out?
Spit that shit.
All right,
Spit
let's hear it.
that shit.
Jacktown.
Shots fired.
Stand up.
I ain't rap people with no bitches that I'm better than. Yeah, I'm getting money with the shit ain't gonna sell me. Yeah, I fuck your baby daddy, did it with the gentleman. Ain't no attention cause the bitches that's just mad. Fake assholes running in my pocket, watching bitches worry about a chain and house. With a nigga that you fucking is the little shit that counts. No, bitch, get that homie dick out your mouth. I'm back in the game now, fuck you talking about. I'm the queen of Chi-Town, got these niggas mad now, trying to blow our ass down, but they miss it. My homie got hit, he good, so they doing this shit. Bitch, I'm faded, my nigga, I'm wasted. Brandy made it, you a porn star, faced it. All you fucking hoes just copy and paste it. I'm playing niggas like I'm working on Craigslist. And I'm rolling another no bad.
Yeah, get it over. Let's get it over here.
Follow me on IG at Remedy
@GlockianaOfficial_IG. And Glockiana is out on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and YouTube.
I got you. No. Impressive. So with the rapping and everything you got kind of going on, you know, like we kind of went into like another last episode where another bitch would try to go fuck your guy because it's just to spite you, right?
Yeah.
You see that a lot now, or
Bitches be
like,
weird.
bitches be weird?
Weird bitches.
Especially Chicago. Would you call out all the Chicago bitches?
Yeah.
Are the Chicago
Bitches
bitches
be
thirstier than
weird.
ever, or what? You travel?
It's just like it's hard to get people to like support each other, especially like women.
Yeah.
Like they're always against each other, and it's a competition about everything. Like girls just want to be good at what their enemy's good at, what their ops is good at. You know.
Yeah.
I don't really got outs. I just got haters because I don't beef with nobody.
They say it's hard to do, like, if you can make it in New York, make it in Chicago, you make it big time because I believe because of those reasons, like you're saying.
Yeah.
It's harder to do business here, even in Chicago, too, because everybody thinks, oh, it's fraud, it's this, it's that. You know, it's like if you have a Chicago company, it's usually worth a lot more than something out in, like, you know, more of the southern states, because they're a lot nicer out there. But
And not even that. It's just like in Chicago, people, like you said, people are haters. People will support her outside of Chicago just because they don't fuck with her.
They
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know her.
And even if people
Yeah,
like, you
that's
know,
true.
like know her and they know her music's good, they be like, oh, we're not gonna fuck with her just because she came from the same place I came from.
And
Yeah.
I'm
So
not up there. I'm
Chicago is
not
a bigger hater city than
Hell
anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
When like, you know, anything you do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever field you go into, if you get out the mud, they always got some dumb shit to say. They're never gonna have no positive shit to say. She got this from this, or she did this to get this, and this. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
She was doing this. She was doing that.
That's
Like,
why I
bitch, you
put
don't know
that
me now.
verse.
You don't know me now,
That's why I
bitch.
put that verse in my song when I said,
Yeah, that's what I am.
pocket watching bitches worrying about a chain in the house, but when the nigga that you fucking is the listen that count, no,
Woo!
bitch. Get that
Okay,
whole
okay.
dick out your
Stop
mouth.
playing.
Why you pocket watching a bitch, but you will lay up with a motherfucker that don't have
Right,
no
you the
beef
same
on
bitch.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't have a problem with homeless people. You like broke people.
Right.
And I think it's, you know, it's like kind of what you were saying. We were going by, you know, picking a man and kind of, you know, Chicago in general is just a big hater city. You think that really stems the violence too from Chicago?
Yeah.
You guys think it goes like that?
Hell yeah. Hate, fighting, crime. It's not, we need to uplift each other, especially.
Right.
We have.
Like, you could get it some other way. You ain't gotta be hating, fucking.
There's something everybody's good at. You just gotta find.
You just gotta find your talent. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel it's almost like the closer people that are next to you are the worst
Hell
ones
yeah.
at times, you know?
It is.
No, for real, the closest people next to you when like don't even support you for real.
That's that
They'll be
backdoor
the
shit.
biggest
That
haters.
backdoor
And it's
shit.
because it didn't like, they'd be like making a joke out of like, what, you really think you're gonna make it?
Because it's hard to do music. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry to
you're an
interrupt you.
independent
It's
artist,
hard to
and
do
then-
music, yeah.
Especially in this like city, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep going now.
Yeah, and then people they don't understand your drive. Even in business, they'll be like, oh, you still doing that little shit? You still doing that?
Right,
Oh, okay.
right.
And they take it lightly, but it's serious to you. When something is serious to you and it's not to somebody else, like your degree, it's serious, right? You're going after that, or your OnlyFans, your page that you got going on over there. But I'm saying whatever it really does pertain to you, and I'm just playing over there. I'm just saying whatever it does pertain to you, you start seeing that little bit of hate because people sometimes they wish upon your failure.
Yeah, and I feel like
That's
a
that
lot of
evil
people-
eye shit. That evil eye shit.
Like when you have a certain passion, a lot of people can't see your vision too. But then it's like also like people just don't want to believe in you because they're jealous. Also, like because they don't have the same drive or the same passion.
They don't
as
have
you. Like they don't have that in themselves, so they can't believe that other people have that same.
Those
drive.
Chicago
And I always say if
Yeah.
you're gonna do anything and you're gonna do work, do great work. Because you're doing work yourself, and if it occupies your time, you could die tomorrow. So you did what you love doing, it occupied your time. Doesn't matter what it is, and then people be like, oh, this is just silly. Like, oh, what you're doing is just, and they don't take it as serious. But when does it get serious? I'm gonna tell you when it gets serious. Once you start making money, right?
Yeah.
Once you start making money, that's when the conversation changes,
And
right?
you got them.
But you just gotta prove them wrong, even if you're not making money right now. You just gotta keep going until you
Keep going.
And you got the motherfuckers
Don't
that
let
are wave
somebody say
riders,
some
like wave
Yeah.
riders. They want to just ride your wave.
Mhm.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They won't support you, but they just want to ride your wave
Wow,
and
yeah.
shit like that. And they just want to be next to you for the qualifications you
And
have.
they
Just because they know you're gonna come up.
Like stupid
Yeah,
shit
I know.
too. Like when I was young, I used to have bitches
True.
try to chill me because I never just dumb shit. Like it's so dumb to me now because I I'm a little older, but like when I was young, it was popping. You know, I didn't have to wait in line. There was a big ass line to get in the club. I just walk up to the door and get the fuck in. I didn't have to pay for a bottle. I get comp bottles. You know what I'm saying? But bitches just want to ride my wave just because I get what I get. But then behind my back, they talking shit.
No, for real. Like a lot of people.
That weird shit. That's that weird
shit. I'm doing.
Right. Or they want to do it.
They see I'm doing, but I'm like, oh,
can't.
weren't you just hitting on me? Wasn't what I was doing stupid? But now you want to do what I'm doing? That's
Well, what are you doing?
I'm a model right now, but
You're a model?
A model.
Oh, model.
But
I said you're moderator. Like you're a moderator of some sort? Or?
That's not all I want to just do, though.
Okay.
I more want to do creative direction, and like I just started photography, but I'm like I have really good visions in my head. Like what I'm doing right now ain't even half of what I'm like want to do. But basically, when I started modeling, like a lot of people would hate on me, like, "Oh, you're just an Instagram ass bitch," and now everybody doing that shit.
Everybody's an Instagram ass bitch.
It's not that. It's
I'm just.
But yeah, I mean, like, not that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people would hate on me and shit, like, in the past in high school and all this, and like, now everybody doing what I'm doing, and like, even people who like, they'll be around me, they won't do it, and then they'll like do what I'm doing. Like, a lot of people just be riding the wave, like,
trendsetter.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I'm like,
Or you'll get 200 views and 3 likes. That's how you know. Bitches be hating, niggas be hating. Like, how y'all do that shit? So you ain't have the time to click the like button. Click the like button. Like, come on, guys.
The like button is not that damn serious. You take it that damn serious, honey?
on TikTok,
You have to.
I see you views your shit on Instagram too.
It is though. Look, I don't give a fuck about nobody. But look, if you're really supporting my shit, I don't give a fuck if you heart my shit or like my shit. Like, if you really supporting my shit, you gonna press a
I
like.
like a reshare.
At least a like.
I know a lot of people who like they have like clothing lines and stuff like, and like a lot of people who I grew up with and everything. Like we all support each other, but then there's a lot of people who just don't want to support until they see you up, and it's like, okay, don't support me now.
And that's just Chicago. You're saying that's just Chicago?
No,
maybe it's everywhere.
It's harder to make it in Chicago and New York.
It's everywhere.
You know it's harder to make it in Chicago and New York.
Yeah, I could see it being everywhere though.
It's hard. It is.
Maybe more Chicago.
Yeah.
More people, so more competition, more everything, more crime, everything.
I think the crime's gotten a little outrageous where downtown Chicago's gotten, nuts. A lot of people just avoid this shit because at the end of the day, it's not worth going,
It's not worth even popping out for.
But, you're still outside.
It's definitely scary, but I'll be outside.
That's cool. So you're saying you're a model over here, right?
I don't want to just call myself a model because I have way more coming, but I do model.
Okay.
But I'm not a model. No, that's not what I am.
Just you.
I'm not gonna identify as a model.
We're not going into identification of anything, all right? That would be.
I do model though.
Okay. So we could all put Chicago on blast in general. Chicago has one of the biggest haters. Right?
Yeah,
Chicago's the biggest hater.
Chicago's
Yeah,
the
but I
little
know
city.
my city though.
Yeah, facts.
Just because the good people, the people that have been through, there's a few of us, the good ones, but we're gonna elevate, we're gonna prosper,
And I feel like a lot of people, like there are a few real people out here, like people who will.
But I feel like you feel like
straight
you're the
up
biggest
for real.
hater though.
What?
Yeah, I feel like that shit. I wanted to talk.
Wait, hold on. You was just a
Hold
fan.
on, can you sit? Yeah, can you sit down?
Wait, why are you standing up? So, like, why are you standing up though? Like, I'm not quiet. Like, you got me fucked
You
up.
guys gotta go, man.
I ain't going nowhere. You got me fucked up.
Whoa.
The fuck? How should I
drank,
just get
she
up?
drank,
I feel like I
Everybody
That's not the one you got.
Yeah,
I didn't want to hit her out of respect out of you because I know how you are. So, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my.
What the fuck was that about? So this is gonna come around here. This you're the biggest fan. You're the biggest fan a couple minutes ago. Like, what?
I think she was in her head. She's in her head.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
We're gonna cut this on
No, gotta see what you're talking about. Let her hit her mix, though. I'm dead.
We appreciate you guys coming out here for another episode of Wake Up. We gotta handle this. Thank you so much.
That's what it is. Jerry.